What is going on? Welcome back to Financial Journey. So today we're going to talk to you about Nio. I want to go over some of the current data points, break it down on what's really causing so much volatility today, and go over everything else that you need to know. But first, make sure to hit that thumbs up. And with that, let's get right to it. So currently Nio is down 1.86%. Very volatile day. So 563 the high. So as soon as the market did open, I feel like it did act appropriately and went up, factoring the recent news. And then there's a lot of glitches that's happening in the broader market that prompted a very swift sell-off. Right now, actually, as I do this video, it is above that 100-day moving average, so it is attempting to at least break out. So potentially might recover to around this range, but still, nonetheless, based on what did come out, it's kind of unjustified in my opinion. But 32.6 million shares have been traded within the first 2 hours of the trading day. So today is going to be a very heavy volume day. 59.3 million is the average. So in case you don't know yet, these are the numbers that they just put out first thing. So Nio Inc. provides May 2024 delivery update. So Nio delivered 20,544 vehicles in May of 2024, a year-over-year increase of 233.8%. So pretty epic stuff. And plus, them doing 20,000 in 1 month, like they are definitely going to hit their 2024 targets unless something dramatic does happen in the second half of 2024. But I think given everything that they put out, they're going to hit their targets. So logically, this is where Nio should correct itself and go up. And that's why you did see a nice buying opportunity first thing. But the market had other plans based on everything. So I'm going to go over a lot of the data points and everything that you need to know. Starting off with shorts. Shorts are currently returning 367.95 thousand shares. 11.94% of the free float is being shorted, and that works out to be 155.43 million shares overall are being shorted. So this is actually why I like to look at and analyze this information, because by shorts returning on this red day for Nio kind of shows that it's unjustified. So I see that as somewhat as a positive. Cost to borrow average is 1.54%, and through Interactive Broker short availability does indicate around 6.2 million shares is available to be shorted. So shorts do have quite a lot of ammunition, but they're not using it. So I see that all of this data right now as very positive. Looking at options, 3.25 million in calls, 1.51 million in puts. Sentiment wise, very evenly divided, as you can kind of see right here. So especially when it was around that 550 range, you had a lot of neutral options being done. But so far, 35% of all the options being done so far today are optimistic and bullish, clearly associated to their second catalyst, and that is their earnings. So crazy, as high as $7, it looks like it's kind of anticipated for this week, expiring June the 7th. But when it comes down to options, it is just merely a sentiment. It doesn't actually move the stock price. So just kind of keep that in mind. But there is a lot of bullishness when it comes to this week. Looking at puts, though, you do see a kind of anticipated to be sub $5. So risk versus reward is very much in favor of upside. There hasn't been any recent analyst ratings associating, or I guess due to their numbers, as you can kind of see right here. So last one was done by Morgan Stanley 3 days ago. I already brought that up in a previous video. Still, $10 is fairly good. But given what Nio is actually accomplishing in their actual results, like, I don't know. I feel like it should easily be back at the double digits, or maybe that's just myself being too optimistic. So what's your thoughts on that in the comments below? While I'm actually on Interactive Brokers, I'll pop over here. So a lot of people really do like the Elliott Wave technicals. So it does right now have a pivot point of $4.74. So for as long as Nio is above that, then it is anticipated to get to kind of the high sixes, low sevens. So once again, very optimistic, and that's not really encumbering their upcoming earnings, so that'll cause a lot of volatility in either direction. But in my video, I think I posted it yesterday or 2 days ago, kind of going over some expectations for their upcoming earnings. I feel like the bar is so low for Nio that they can easily beat on, or possibly have a triple beat depending on their future guidance. So something to kind of consider. On a side note, if you're looking for a lot of good information such as analyst ratings, forecasts for upcoming earnings, take a look at Interactive Brokers for all of this information to be completely free. Link in the description below and also the comments. But moving on to some other data points, these are some of the transactions occurring today on the secondary market above $100,000. So 2 transactions, both of them are buys, and you can tell that based on the bid, the ask, and the selling price. Aside from that though, dark pool is very popular as usual. Dark pool is linked to large institutions as well as shorting. So you do see a lot of bigger institutions clearly buying and getting into Nio, just obviously being rerouted through the dark pool. So as usual, very popular stuff. So today might be actually record numbers, considering we're only open for like 2 hours so far. But on the actual chart itself, right now with it at $5.31, it is trading between this pivot and this R1. So 551 will be that next strong target / resistance for Nio. And if everything goes according to plan, I do feel that probably will be retouched near power hour today. That's just my estimate, of course, as the market does kind of recover. But beside the point, $5.24 will be that next strong support. Kind of broke past it a little bit, but then again, it kind of bounced off of that general area. So I don't know. I feel like there's still a lot more upside to come with Nio. Just let me know your thoughts on that in the comments, and if you agree, or do you think that their earnings is going to tank? What's your thoughts on that? On the actual chart itself, so kind of very much wedge bound between that 100-day moving average and central boiling band. So very volatile day, as you can kind of see. Still nonetheless though, higher percentile. You do see a very nice bullish deviation, still a white line above the red, but it is at 48. So not really considered oversold nor overbought anymore. And surprisingly, number of retail investors are getting out today. GameStop, many other squeeze plays are rallying today. So maybe there's just a rotation away from Nio into those kind of squeeze plays. I don't know. That could be one case what retail is doing, but let me know your thoughts. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up. One final thing, take advantage of this promo. Simply sign up for a new account, throw $100 at it, and they give you 5 free stocks. Each stock is valued up to $2,000. So this is a kick-ass deal. Link in the description below and also the comments. With all that said, appreciate all of you watching.